Welcome back to the West Coast for episode 18 with me, MrSealyp. So, back on the West Coast, and I'm on field 10, finishing off some cultivating. Field 15 has been cultivated. Field 10 has been done by a worker, but the last little bit needs to be done by me. So I'm going to get that finished off. And then I was going to do a silage harvest, but I've had a phone call. I did mention this quite a while ago actually, and I only remembered recently. Old man Fraser at Clifftop Farm wanted us to, or me, or the cooperative, it's probably a better way of putting it, to pop down to his farm where we're going to delimb some trees and clear some bits and just tidy up after we found the Massey Ferguson harvester kind of tucked up into the trees. So I wouldn't say I've been putting it off, in all honesty I just completely forgot about it. So we're going to go down and do that. We're also, as I said in the last episode, waiting on a delivery of sheep from Bluebell Island to take up to Farmer Kinnan so we can get the sheep a bit more productive. Those aren't going to cost me anything, they're just going to be delivered because they were my sheep from the island anyway. Okay, that's that done. Let's fold the Sapphire up. And then what we'll do... Oh no, actually before I head on down to... Yeah, I suppose it's down to Clifftop Farm, there's something else that needs doing. But nothing comes. Yes, over at Field 48, sugar beets are all done. The money has gone up. I've got quite a few off there. How much did I get off of it? 4, 5 loads. It took me up to just over 300,000. And then I did a contract on a field, which has taken me to 313-ish, thereabouts. So yeah, it's not going too bad. Still got some. I've got loads of harvesting to do actually. It's finding time in the day to get it all done. Yeah, so field 15 is also done and cultivated. So they didn't need ploughing this time, which is quite good news. But field 48 that had the sugar beet in does need ploughing. It also needs a bit of something putting in it. So I'm going to head over there. I think the JCB is already over there. One of the workers gathered some bits up, took it over for me, so I'm going to go over there and I'll see you in a minute. I need to get some ploughing done. It wasn't the JCB, it was the Sammy. And what they've done, I have to say, I'm quite impressed with this. Yeah, plough on the back to bring that over. We need the fertiliser spreader to get some fertiliser on the ground. Stuck that on the front for the time being to get them both here at the same time. Nice. I like that. It shows initiative. We'll be keeping that worker. So the plough needs to be folded to be unloaded. I know it sounds weird, but that's heavy on the front of there, so let's lower that down, take that off and swap round. So I need to get ploughing done in this field, and what I might do is, as soon as the worker did such a good job on this, I might get the worker going on it, but I'm going to get some fertiliser spread on here first. To get us started on our fertiliser state so we can get a good yield off this next time we use it. And the yield of the sugar beet was amazing. I stuck 40,000 in storage, and even though, and I got caught out and I used the machine, the roper, for over an hour, and it hit me for 24,000 I think it was per operating hour. So 2 complete loads, or just over 2 complete loads of sugar beet that I suffered was for nothing because it charged me. But yeah, what can you do? But then that said, the amount of sugar beet I then got off it still took me up to about 300,000, so I had plenty. It wasn't an issue at all, so it all turned out alright in the end. Now what I'm going to have to do is lease a wood chipper. I'm not going to go for one of the massive ones. We are just delimbing some trees. We're not cutting the forest down or anything like that, so I'm probably going to go for the little Heizomat. I haven't got a chainsaw, so I'm going to have to buy a chainsaw while I'm at the store, and then we'll make a start, get a couple of bits done, just take some of the bits off and tidy up around his yard. And yeah, so I'll carry on here getting this sprayed, and then I'll set the work off ploughing, and then we'll get ourselves down to the store to get our equipment to go to see old man Fraser. I will see you in a little while. I have borrowed Farmer Kinnon's New Holland T6. I was trying to work out what tractor I'd spare. One was doing cultivating, although that has just finished. The JCB's got a trailer on it waiting to do the silage harvest down by field 33. The Sammy's now working on field 48. So I thought I'd come and grab the New Holland. I haven't used this very much. I'm still, see what I mean? I'm still indicating. Old man. Not paying attention, too busy chatting and looking at the scenery. So, down to the store, into Repton-on-Sea. And, yeah, we'll sort some stuff out. I can get to it this way. So I always go the other way, actually. Through the town. I could cut around the back here, couldn't I? Do it every single time. So, to the store. And then down to see old man Fraser. Right. Let's put that just there. Now, I'm going to need the Heizomat HM 4300. Only requires 30 horsepower. This should be fine, I hope. Just thinking trailer wise. Yeah, we'll lease it. Don't want to buy it. We're just doing a bit of work to help out. I need a chainsaw. What shall I go for? Let's go with a McCulloch. Don't know why. I already own it. Do I? Yes, I do. I've already got a chainsaw. Who knew? Right. That's it. There's a trailer down there, I'm sure. I'm sure old man Fraser's got one. Yeah, he's got the massive Ferguson, hasn't he? The 100, the 140 or the 110, whichever one it is. So we should be okay using that. Right, okay. Did it again? Let's go that way. Right. When I do the big silage harvest, like I said, I think I'm going to split it. Some to Mountain View Farm for the cows for making total mixed ration, and some here to the biogas. It's going to mean a bit of hauling, but I think it'd be worth it. Then I can sell it here and make a little bit more money. The price of silage isn't phenomenal. I think the best price I ever had was on Lawfolds. I think by far and away, I think it was at one point it was 2,000 something for 1,000 litres, and I think one of the bunker silos had over 1,000,000 litres in it. I mean, it was you couldn't not make money on that map. It was brilliant. Obviously not particularly realistic. I know on Farming Simulator 15, the silage again, that was, if you had the time to fill up your bunker silos, selling it was a dream if you got a good price, especially if you got a great demand. And that's actually saying that. Farming Simulator 19. I know there's I've mentioned this a couple of times now on my the Valley of the Old Farm videos, and I'm going to mention on here all the speculation and people saying things they want to see, they expect to see, things that they're hoping are going to be changed or added and that kind of thing. I think people have mentioned seasons as standard and all that kind of stuff. I think some of the pricing went a little bit weird. I know they said they were trying to bring it more into line with real life and that kind of thing. But I don't know. On 15 there were some things that were really good. I was watching Daggerwin's video the other day. He did a poll, got in touch with Giants. Giants said it sounded like a great idea, so he took in comments and then screened the comments and found kind of the top 10 things that people were wanting. One thing he did mention was the ability to set a worker to go to a location. So if you'd done a harvest, you could set the worker on a tractor, like hiring a worker normally, and it would take it to your farm silo or to the BGA or to wherever you want to. And what I realised from playing it loads and loads and loads, on Farming Simulator 18 on my phone, it's already on the phone. I know it's, again, don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way saying it's easy to do. No way is it going to be easy to do, but it obviously is possible. I just think it will be incredibly complicated. But anyway, it's one of those things. I think that'd be quite a nice touch, something nice to have. Anyway, enough chatting. Let's set this up. Now, I never get this right. Let's open that. Down arrow for the pipe. Now, this is going to require a trailer to load into. So what I will do is just pop them there for a second. I'll go and get Farmer Kinnon's Massey Ferguson, which is, here we go, 699. We can have some eggs, which is always nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is quite a high trailer. I hope the pipe... Oh yeah, it should do. Yeah, pipe sits much higher than I thought it did. Back that up, and stick that next to the wood chipper, like so. Oh, start to open the door. I do still love that about this mod. In fact, you can open the windows, or the window and doors. Door. Let's get some air in that. Right, let's jump out through the door. Great demand at Clifftop Farm, where I am now, for barley. Have I got a barley field on the go? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I sold... Did I do barley? I'm lost, I'm confused. Dazed and confused how I spend most of my time. I haven't got a barley field. I went all soybean, didn't I? Corn there. Soybean is done on 15 and 10. Oh, well, okay, well, that doesn't matter. I haven't got any, but I do need to do this, so... So that's turned on. I don't think this has feet that you put out or anything like that. I think that's just it. Okay, so... Chainsaw. A little bit of tidying, de-limbing, that kind of stuff. If I can find where they start. So... Oh, they're not letting me do this one. Yeah, well. I thought it would. That's weird. Nope. I suppose we had the little blue thing come up a minute ago. Oh, okay. Not that one. What about this one? I'm not sure what is that, because that's cutting. I think the triggers might be off just a little bit, yeah. I won't let me grab it either. Well, this isn't going as well as I thought it was going to. Bit of tree defuzzing, that was all that was needed. Well, hopefully this will go through. Right, so I think hitting that post. It's a disaster. Come on. It should not be this difficult. Oh dear me, right. No. Wood chips. We got some. We got a few. Come on, let's keep it up. Yes, we have wood chips, right. I want to at least fill this trailer. Don't really give myself a lot of room, that's probably one of the reasons. No? Nothing? Oh, come on. There's some thicker bits. This was supposed to be easy. Come over, cut a few trees up, help out a little bit. Where did it go? Come on. You know you want to. Oh, nothing. Right. Maybe a bit of... take up all the limbs, all the extra bits that get in the way. And simply working. If the triggers are out a little bit, that could explain why I'm not getting anywhere. Wow. That's why I prefer using the bigger wood chippers. Nothing! 1,397 litres, is that all? Quite frankly, it's embarrassing. Right, okay. I'm going to have a go and see if I can get some more sorted out. If I can, I'll see you in a little bit when I've got more in the trailer. Fingers crossed. Now we're getting somewhere. Although, I think because some of these trees have been sunk into the ground when they're made, so you get different kind of types, they're not all the same height, etc. I think that could be why the triggers for the chainsaw and stuff have gone a little bit haywire. I managed to cut one branch of this and it gave me the trigger about 2 feet over. It was a bit peculiar, so I'm assuming that's what it is, that's what's causing it. I managed to get up that tree and have delimbed it. This one's got to be taken down because it's rotten, it's dead, and old man Fraser's worried about the tree coming down and taking up the dry stone wall, which won't help very much either. So that's what we're kind of trying to achieve, or at least thought that's what I was trying to achieve. Achieve is a strong word. Right, so I'll find a bit I can actually pick up. Yeah, because some of these have sunk into the ground. I think because they've been kind of programmed to be in the ground. Okay. Yeah, this one says too heavy, but it's disappeared into the ground completely. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. That might work. Small bits, take it easy. Now, the other thing that's happened is down here there is a barn with a trail. Something has been up and down here. Old man Fraser has promised if I can get rid of most of this here, maybe do a couple of bits around the side there as well, and get a full trailer, maybe a couple of full trailers of wood chips, it's going to show me, or let me, come down to the barn and see what's in there. We'll see. I wonder what is in there. Things. Now, if that's too heavy, how am I possibly going to sort that out? Never mind, let's do this bit first. Let's do a bit I can do. Now, I do wood chipping a lot. With the static wood chipper, I've used the Gen 75D quite a lot. This I haven't used a lot, and I have never made such a meal out of logging or wood chipping ever in this game. It's killing me. Come on! I'm just used to honking great big logs and whacking them on and off it goes. This is requiring a little bit more finesse. Something? I do not possess the finesse, unfortunately. Oh, come off it. Right. I'm going to have to get trigger happy with the chainsaw. Come on. Something's got to give. There we go. Right. How much have I got now? Please tell me it's more than I had before. Oh dear, I've just about doubled what I had before. Give me a break. You're killing me. I don't know what happened to all the bits I did cut off. They just disappeared. Come on. There we go. Give me one. Give me one. Help me out. Well, I've finally done it. 10,000 litres in the trailer. I've made a bit of a mess. To be fair, I have thinned it out. I've got down the tree that was rotten, that was dying. or dead. And this one here, this is the stump from that one, or part of the trunk actually, the stump's there. Some more to get out of there, some odds and ends, just some tidying up. That needs cutting. Now, that small wood chipper won't do large trees, it already says that. But with that method that I saw the Blacksheep Modding guys do, where you cut a slice that way, so you cut a chunk off, and then pick it up and drop it so it lands on its end, then you can cut it into 4 that way and that way, so you get 4 smaller logs out of a larger log. You can feed it into this. It's a pain. It's better doing it with a bigger wood chipper, to be fair, but I've got 10,000 litres, and my treat for filling up that is I can go down and have a look in the barn. Now, I said right at the very start, when I went round the farms and talked about who was in each one, Old Man Fraser is a Massey Ferguson nut. He's got the Massey Ferguson 110, he's got the Massey Ferguson 699, he's got the Massey Ferguson 27 Harvester. He likes his Massey Fergusons, but he has a bit of a secret. And this is what I'm about to be allowed to look at. Not much to look at, is it? But in here he has some more Massey Fergusons. A Massey Ferguson collection. Got a couple of front loader attachments here. We've got a 3090, very very nice. We've got, oh my days, oh look, I love that. That's one of my favourites without a doubt. I don't know why. I said that before when I did the guide 2 on that. He's got a Massey Ferguson 200, a 294 tracked. He's got a 20B, the construction version, road tyres. They're in very good condition. A 240 with roll bar, and this little beauty. Look at it. Oh man. Massey Ferguson 135. I honestly don't know what it is about these I like so much, but it's a tiny tractor, 45 horsepower. It's just a lovely thing to look at, isn't it? Look at it. Wow. So this is what has been keeping a secret. Now it's funny, I've been down here a couple of times, been to the yard, picked up the harvester for repair that Big C sorted out for us and got fixed up. I don't remember seeing this barn before. Maybe as like a cloaking device, camouflage paint, or I don't know. I just never noticed it before. But there we go. So that's old man Fraser's guilty secret, or his little guilty pleasure, his Massey Ferguson collection. That one's got to be what, 115 horsepower, something like that. These are lovely tractors. I'll have to ask to have a go in one, or maybe even use them. I'm sure they're not just collectibles. I'm sure he uses them for farm work, so at some point we'll get some farm work done. You know what, I'm just wondering, I'm sure he won't mind. That is so quiet. Fan going at the front there. I'm going to take this and hook up to the trailer. Oh, mind you, I don't know if it'll pull it actually. Just thinking I'll take this and sell the wood chips with it, but I don't know if it'll pull it. We can but try. That's going to look ridiculous in comparison to this, isn't it? Let's disconnect that and pull this one out of the way, this 699. If I can't, I'll just come back and put it back on. But that would be amazing. It looks like a toy tractor in comparison. And it may take me a while, but I don't care. It did look up alright, didn't it? That trailer looks huge on there, doesn't it? Bearing in mind as well, this is only a 2-wheel drive tractor. I'm getting quite a bit of wheel slip. Well, what I will do is I think I'll drive it round the yard and then I'll hook it up to a bigger tractor, because that's, whilst I think it looks awesome, I don't think it's got the power to pull that all the way. Oh, you know what? I don't care. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yep. Let's go. All the way to the sawmill. I think we can all agree that this little beauty did an absolutely magnificent job. I'm sure realistically it would never have been able to pull that not with the amount of weight in it. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I suppose I say the scale is probably right, because this is a very, very small tractor, and I need to get it back to Clifftop Farm before old man Fraser realises, well, he's going to know I've used it. Look at the state of it. But anyway, we are at the end of another episode. Horrific tree cutting and wood chipping, revelations of Massey Ferguson museums, and while I've been doing all of that, while I was making a right meal of wood chipping, the worker has pretty much finished ploughing field 48, so all is good. We are doing well. I'm going to take this back. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.